Hello guys, it's first day of me quit smoking cold turkey. So I will tell you what happens with me. It's literally 19 hours since I smoked last time. But before that, I want to introduce you with my journey as a smoker and some introduction. And one thing I want to tell you that I am not so good in English, but anyhow I can manage because it's not my usual language and I can speak and but it's not my mother tongue, so I am not that good in this language. So let's start the story. I started smoking when I was 17-year-old and now I am 27-year-old, so it's a 10-year journey. And in this journey, beside smoking nicotine, I have many other addiction like alcohol. I used alcohol for some days. Then I started smoking weed, marijuana for some times, and then I used to addict with heroin or the opioid, in which the substance is dimorphine actually. So I used to addict to that also. But with every addiction, these other substances comes and goes and revolving, but nicotine is always there. Nicotine is always there with every substance. And in the initial days, I did not know about. I have not that much knowledge that how nicotine is harming our body and its side effect. I just know that the smoking causes cancer. I have only that knowledge, and our mind, the general excuse is that okay, that person is smoked from last 40 years, 50 years in his life, and he did not have a cancer, so that is not a problem. So that is our excuse, and I have no other knowledge. This is the basic knowledge that it affect our lungs, but it's not that much that it affect our whole body and like this. So the life continues like this, and some 3 years ago, I have a spiritual awakening. To be more precise, a Kundalini awakening. The Shakti awakened in me, and it goes bottom to the top of my head, and then I have a changed personality overall, and I am a more spiritual person. And in these 3 years, now I am in a very higher state of mind, you can say. So after my spiritual awakening, I started to notice how these substances are affecting me, and then the drugs and the other things, they are get out from my life steadily. But the weed, marijuana and the nicotine, they remains, and after slowly I attempted many times to quit these substances also, nicotine and weed, and I successfully quit when I first tried to quit nicotine. I did only for 2 days. I am able to quit only for 2 days. Then the next time I quit for 4 or 5 days, and at the next attempt it's 15 to I think 16 days, and next time I quit for 21 days, and at most I quit for 1 month only, not more than 1 month. So in previous 3 years, I attempted many times to quit it, and the last time I just feel the symptom for 4 or 5 days of quitting nicotine, and I quit it, and I never want to smoke it again. But then I relapsed on the weed, marijuana, and with marijuana the smoking comes again, and then the marijuana comes and goes, but the nicotine is always there. So it's a harm of nicotine that it's always there, and we have to make our mind to quit, and that process mind sometimes takes time to make that decision. So this is the journey so far, and in that journey I observe something about nicotine, that it is a very bad thing, nicotine actually, because when we compare it with any other substance, then if we drink alcohol gives us high, and if we smoke weed, then weed gives us high, and if we took drugs and anything like that, so these substances, they also gives us high. But this nicotine, it did not give us any high. Nicotine did not give us any high, but it's so addictive and so attaches with our personality. High it does not give us. And why it's so addictive and difficult to quit? Because it is less expensive than the other substance out there, like alcohol and weed and drugs. So it's less expensive. It's it's easily available, and the other substance we can use some. Like if we use drugs, then we use it only for 1 or 2 times a day, or maybe 3 times a day. And if we drink for only 1 or 2 times a day we can drink. But the nicotine, we can smoke it whole day, and it attaches with the every function, and it does not give us any high. So it's a bad habit. We can get nothing out of it, and it's just harming us. So this thing I observe about the nicotine and its withdrawal. In the past, I experienced that its withdrawal remains there for just 4 to 5 days, and not more than, I think, for 1 week. At last, they remains only for 1 week, not more than that. And after that, it's just some mental cravings and only this. So I quit weed some 15 days ago, and on this channel I create vlogs of that. And in quitting weed, I think that due to my meditation, I meditate very much in these days. So I think due to meditation, or I quit these substance 4 or 5 times, 4 or 5 times in the past. So that's why I think I have very mild symptom of quitting weed, and not like in the past I have, and not like other person, they have very severe symptoms of quitting. So that is also with the nicotine, but the symptoms are same. They can be mild or they can be severe in different person according to their use. So what symptom I got today in these 19 hours? So the first symptom is whenever I am trying to quit, always this happens with me. And I think I see many people's vlog, and these people's either they don't tell this truth, or maybe they don't experience it, or I am experiencing it. So the first problem is that I could not go to the toilet whenever I am trying to stop trying to quit nicotine or weed or anything. I am not able to go to toilet. So when I quit for first time in many years, in my past experience, so the whole day I am not able to go into the toilet. And when I quit for the second time, then it's like in evening time I am able to go to the toilet. And this time I usually go to the toilet for some 7 or 8 a.m. in the morning, and today I am able to go on 11:30 or 12 o'clock. So it's 4 hours later I am able to go to the toilet, and it's a very irritable thing. Other symptoms we can face, like any other symptom we can easily face. Okay, we took a bath and we sit, so the anger and the anxiety, and but this the stomach problem. This is very irritable, and people usually don't share this because of sinus, and I don't know whatever their concern, so they don't share this thing. But I share with you that this problem happens with me. And the second symptom is the cravings are there. So my mind is constantly remembering me that, okay, brother, why don't you give the substance me today? And like every in some 5 or 6 minutes it's remembering me, a very fast thought comes in my mind, okay, you have to do it, but not, I am just observing that, okay, you want to play with me, okay, let's play, and I am not going to give you any nicotine. So the cravings are there, and this time when I quit weed, so then that's not this much of craving with weed, but but with smoking, the whole day I have very much cravings, and very much cravings, I can say today I have very much craving. And the other symptom is the concentration problem, in the morning time my mind can't concentrate on one thing, and it's dwelling from like this, but in the afternoon it settle down, and that is not anymore a problem. You can see now how I am talking, so you can say that I am focused on my subject and my concentration is good. That is not a problem. The other thing is the anger, and I have anger also in the morning and in the afternoon time, but I live alone in my house, in my room, so that's why there is no one I have to anger on, but a feeling of anger is in me. So the anger is there, this is a problem, but right now there is no anger. So this is anger. And I eat well, my appetite increase a little bit, and I eat well. And the sleeping insomnia type of problem is, let's see what happens today night, and with my sleep pattern, what happens I will see today night. But in the afternoon I take a nap, and it's very good that I took a nap, so that is also good thing. And other than that I have no problem till now, but just these cravings are there, or mind is very calm, and I am meditating, and the whole day I meditate in the morning time for like 2 hours, and in the afternoon I also meditating, and I listen some songs, some good songs, and just enjoying taking bath and just laying down. So it's all good. It's all good, and right now I am very relaxed. So okay guys, this video is a bit longer because I introduce you to the story and the background thing. So tomorrow onward these videos are going to be shorts, and I am only focusing on the topic, the withdrawal which I am facing. So this video is long, but from tomorrow the videos are going to be short. So okay, right now this is the stuff, and meet you soon. God bless you. Om Namah Shivay.